Pixel Benders Podcast.
Pixel Benders Podcast.
Pixel Benders Podcast.
Pixel Benders Podcast.
Starts right.
Okay, welcome back, everybody, to the official Pixel Benders podcast. I
Hello.
am Noise, and I'm accompanied by Chris, as you heard there,
That's me.
and German, aka Rizer.
Hey, guys.
So it's been a long-ass minute for this podcast.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone noticed, but I did drop some episodes that I am integrating from different podcasts into this one. I need to get more on that so I can migrate all the podcasts to merge into this one podcast so that they're not all segregated and stuff. And yeah.
Okay.
I think that's a better route for us.
Yeah, because we're
but
anti-segregation.
Yes, we are against segregation. Good call, Chris. Yeah, all my podcasts are different colors, and we're all about diversity here. But yeah, been a long as minute. For our other podcasts, we actually missed last week because things happened, and actually, yeah, I didn't tell you guys why we didn't do. What were we supposed to do? We were supposed to do best of the worst, right?
No,
I
Link.
think
So, yeah. We're supposed to do Best of the Worst. What's that one? I don't remember. But we skipped Link for sure. Zelda.
Oh wait, no, we were supposed to do Ranma. We did skip Link for a reason. Oh, because we pushed Zelda to the night, but then couldn't do it because so my wife and I, we went to go eat ramen in Reno.
Nice.
And she picked like a seafood dish. Well, I picked it for her. And it was delicious, very good. Our son also enjoyed his food. We got him like the kids udon. He fucking gobbles up udon noodles, man. He fucking loves it. So yeah, we go home and we had some extras, so we took some with us. And then I think the next day, I think we were still off the next day or something. I can't remember. No. So that was what day was it? Because now I got my days all messed up.
Friday. No.
Right. Okay. So it would have been Friday. So my wife went to work, and she's like, "Hey, if you want leftovers," because she had a lot of leftovers on hers, because you know how big those bowls are over there. And so she's like, "Yeah, like eat the rest of it if you want." Like I took a good amount with me, and I'm like, "Okay, well then you eat yours, and I'll eat the other half." And my son also had leftovers too, so he ate his leftovers. I ate the rest of Jesse's leftovers. And what's funny is, like, before I ate, Jesse was saying that she, like, man, because my wife is pregnant. I don't know if I've announced that on this podcast. Chris, do you know? Have I told you, Chris?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, I don't remember. I don't remember. Who knows? It's been a while. But yeah, she said, like, she's like, "Oh man, like today's like the first day I really feel nauseous." And I was like, "Oh, okay, well, I'm sorry, you know, whatever." I didn't think too much of it. I just thought she just felt nauseous. And then maybe like an hour after I ate the leftovers, I started kind of feeling it. And almost even like almost immediately after I ate it, I was like, man, I feel weird and like kind of tired. And so I laid down. I passed out for like 2 hours. Like in and out, you know, because I'm like listening for my son, like, oh, is he fucking playing with knives or something? And when I wake up, I'm like, man, I feel nauseous. Like, what the hell is going on? And so I text my wife and I told her, I was like, yeah, like I'm kind of feeling nauseous too. And then she's like, oh man, you too? And then she tells me that she actually like threw up like at work. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, why didn't you come home? And she was just like, I didn't feel like I could make it. And I was like, oh damn. And then I thought to myself, I was like, you know what we didn't do? We didn't put the fucking food away. We didn't put it in the fridge. We left it out and then we ate it.
Yeah.
So there's all this fish. I mean, it wasn't like super hot, but because it was just overnight, but still it's fish. So it was like we're hella dumb. We just ate like leftover fish. And it's just like, no wonder we feel like shit. And so I just like I ate an apple and I was just like, you know, trying to calm my stomach down. But yeah, I told her that and she's like, oh man, yeah, that totally makes sense. It's like, yeah, we did not put it away at the end of the night. So that's why, like, that day I was just like, hey, let's not record because I'm still kind of like woozy over here. I was like,
Oh, okay.
I don't really feel that great, so I'm like, I'm good. And also, my wife too. I'm just like, I don't know if she's gonna need something, if she still feel kind of strange.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So I told her, okay, no more, especially since you're pregnant, no more like seafood or fish like that. Like we know that as long as it's cooked, it's safe. But it's like, let's just not play with that anymore while you're pregnant.
Yeah. Okay. I was wondering what happened.
Yeah,
we
I
never
kind of
talked
forgot to
about
tell
it.
you guys.
Yeah,
I just
we
said I
never.
wasn't
Yeah.
feeling great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like you and I.
I was like, I need to save the story.
So hold on. So we postponed Rama. Why didn't we do Link then?
We postponed Zelda.
Yeah.
Because you had something to do earlier in the day on Friday.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So we didn't do anything Thursday.
Yeah.
Which we didn't have anything to do Thursday.
Yeah.
And Chris thought we did. And we were like, sorry, Chris. My bad.
Yeah.
And then
that's right.
That's Friday, yeah. You're like, I got shit to do. I was like, okay,
No,
we'll
like,
do it at 9.
I had something to do, and I was
happened.
like, we can do Zelda at night if you want. And you're like, no, let's do Rama. I'm like, okay. And then we're like, nope, never mind. I'm like, all right.
No, I said Zelda. I agreed with you.
Oh, then maybe.
Well,
Rama.
either way.
Okay.
Either way.
Yeah, you said you didn't want to do
with
the best of the worst, German. You said no.
No best of the worst. Yeah.
Yeah, that one's tonight. I got to check with Bonnie and see if she's still.
I think she is
down with that.
Yeah. We watched the movies together. Actually, the other 3.
Nice.
Oh, okay. The Japanese ones.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, we still need to watch the Netflix one. Not like we have to. I mean, we've seen it already.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we still need to watch that one. We'll watch it before tonight. But yeah, that was the reason well, not that anyone else, I don't know if you guys listen to this podcast and the Hey Listen podcast. Let us know. I'm curious if anyone's even like cross-pollinating here.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's why we missed that one. But yeah, I don't know what's up with you guys. The crowd doesn't know what's going on with you guys this last couple weeks.
I don't know, Chris. What do you got? What do you got going on?
Not much is new.
Okay.
Haven't really had a lot of chance to play Subnautica a whole lot this week or the last couple weeks. Been playing Phasmophobia. They had an Alan Wake update, which was a little bizarre, but it was all right. I did try that game in VR, by the way. Not nearly as good as just the standard PC play, I thought.
Wait, which one?
Phasmophobia.
Oh yeah. No, I tried playing it with
a
you guys.
VR.
It's super janky.
Yeah. Yeah, me and Iraq actually played it with one of our friends, BC, and we all played in VR, and they were like, "Yeah, this isn't great." But yeah, weather's getting warmer again, so getting ready for that.
I bet.
But otherwise, it's been pretty good. It's not been as warm as we're used to this time of year, so that's nice. Let me get that out there. It's until recently, it's been like the 60s and 70s for like a couple weeks, which was really nice. But yeah, today's high is 88 so far. It'll probably get closer to 90, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But not too bad. Usually around this time of year, we're hitting mid 90s, and so it's still a bit of a break. So I won't complain. But yeah.
So Chris, I was going to ask, I don't know if you've heard through the grapevines or whatever, but this is something that's happening up in Tahoe, a former stomping ground of ours for all the listeners. I don't know if we've mentioned this at all in any of the other podcasts, but did you hear about the whole Envy Energy is ditching the lake at the end of this year? You haven't heard that?
No.
So they sent out this letter or something, I don't know, maybe about a month ago or some shit like that. And they told all of South Lake Tahoe, if not all of Tahoe, I'm not really sure, but for sure I think it was South Lake. And they're like, hey man, like, we can't afford to power you guys because we need all that energy for the fucking data centers that we're putting in, or not we, but that are being put in. So yeah, pretty much end of the year, like, you got to find, literally, like it says, you need to find a new provider. And it's like if it was that fucking easy, like.
That's not how that works, though.
Exactly. That's first of all, that's not how it works. It's not like people are going like, I'm going to do Envy Energy this month. You know what? Pacific Bell has got a better deal this week. They got to buy 1, 2, 1 special. Like, no, it's like whoever the fuck.
Yeah.
It's I'm telling you, man. I mean, so far there's not a lot of uproar about it yet, but it is a big deal. And I'm just like, what the fuck is happening and what's going to happen? And I mean, it's crazy, Chris. So I'm just kind of like, who do you have over there on the California side there?
We have PG&E.
PG&E. And
yeah,
like even they're like, we don't have a system up there or infrastructure, And it's like NV Energy's kind of going like, well, it's not our fault. It's like, no, it kind of is your fucking.
It is your fault, yeah.
or our problem. It's like, oh, dude, I'm telling you, like, it's kind of crazy, and this is for what do you call it? A disclaimer for safety reasons. I'm joking, but like, I'm like, dude, I'm like, if shit goes down, I'm like, just burn the whole town down, just fucking burn everything down. Just fucking you know, like,
they're due for another fire, don't you think?
Like, fuck it, man.
Yeah,
just,
it's been a while. Yeah,
god damn, or the whole damn.
That's crazy.
The what do you call it? The data farms, the ones that they're being built out there deeper past Dayton and shit like that. I don't know. It's just fucking stupid. So my concern is like, oh man, like this is what they're starting with, but then they'll turn around because obviously something doesn't seem right about this. Something I'm not a logistics or a politician or nothing like that, but like it seems illegal. It seems unright. It seems like you can't just be like, sorry guys, we're not going to service you anymore. Like it can't be like that, as far as I know. But like part of me is thinking like, oh, they'll just come back later and say like, okay, well we can feed you, but your rates will go up. It's like, dude, fuck you, man. Like, no, we didn't ask for data centers to be built in a fucking different state. Like, I'm thinking for the South Lake Tahoe residents, and my rates are going up because of them. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Also, I've been seeing. I've been meaning to ask you about this, German. I've been seeing some ads recently. Did Harrah's and Harvey's change ownership? Or not? I guess no, it wouldn't be ownership. But did they change, like the buildings or anything? Because now I'm seeing Caesar's Republic. Lake Tahoe.
Yeah.
There's no Harvey's. It's been almost a year, maybe now.
Well, obviously about a year that Caesar's Republic. Harris is still Harris. Mont Bleu is now fucking Bally's, and then Horizon Hard Rock is now Dorado or something like that.
Gold Nugget.
There you go. Yep. And I've been told by friends that Harvey's, the inside of Harvey's, is like completely different, Chris. It's a whole nother beast. I'm like, really? And I'm like, I haven't been there in forever. And they're like, oh man, you should come in. I'm like, I don't really feel like going in there. They're like, no, just come in and check it out. They're like, it's different. They're like, it's I'm like, so it's not just like move a couple tables and redirect the escalators. They're like, no, man. They're like, it's a fucking revamp. I'm like, oh shit. They're like, yep. I'm like, okay. I'm like, interesting. Yeah. But with that said, Chris, you did touch on that. Caesar's Republic. I don't know why I don't like that name at all. Oh, and the logo is a wolf, I would say, a howling wolf.
It's so stupid. It looks like shit.
It is so dumb because I'm just like, just take Caesar. Why didn't you call Caesar's Republic? Caesar was a no name. Just call it Caesar's. I don't know. Whoever the fuck is in charge of marketing there, I was like, you guys dropped the ball big time. Because now, I mean, I don't know, like Caesar's Republic just doesn't sound like a casino you'd go to. It doesn't sound like a business. Let's go to Caesar's Republic. Let's go to the Wolf. I don't know. It just sounds so weird, But then again, who the fuck am I to say? I'm not a degenerate slot gambler, So maybe those people do like it.
Degenerate slot gambler.
And I had to be specific there because I do like my card games. I do like my dice games.
Yeah, I'm not a slot degenerate. I am a card degenerate.
Yeah, fuck those. I fucking can't stand. Oh, you know what? So hold on. So I mean, I guess this is our introduction here. Let's kind of kick it off, maybe. Slot machines. I cannot stand them for the life of me. And I know they've paid billions and millions of dollars for researchers to be like, yes, this is the ultimate way to get money out of people. And I'm happy that whatever math and shit they're doing doesn't work for me, right? Because when I have played them. I'm bored, you throw $20 in there or something like that. But it's like the whole like the reel spinning and it's like all the drama and then you're like, 5 cents. And I'm like, dude, that doesn't entice me to keep playing. It pisses me off, actually, right? So I'm like, fuck you. So I'm glad whatever they've mathematically calculated to be like, this is the best way to get money out of people because people think, oh man, the next spin will be the lucky one. I'm going, fuck you game. I'm not playing it anymore again, right? I wrote to it's funny. You can tell we're getting old, right? I sent an email to the round one up in Reno because that's my place I like to go. I do fucking play my video games, right? My coin games and marble games and all that shit. And it was a nice letter, and I said, like, hey, man, I love this place. I've been coming here since day one, blah, blah, blah. And I said, but I've noticed, that there are plenty of games that have no volume. Like, there's no volume on them. So there's no no input when you're playing them. It's kind of like it's really boring, honestly, right? And I said, even some of the new ones. I said, there's a brand new Godzilla game that just got put in maybe 4 or 5 months ago. The second it went live, I remember I was in the area because I remember I saw him putting it in. I'm like, oh, cool, I'll go check it out when it's ready. Went back a month or two later, so it was like pops. I'm like, oh, they just activated no more than a month ago, and I put my money in or whatever. No volume on that game. No, not. I'm like, huh. I've gone back plenty of times since. No volume. They're building a brand new. Oh, Noise, you would like. We should go one day. They're putting in a brand new TMNT game. Not sure what. And it's like a marble game, maybe a coin game. I don't know. But anyway, it looks fun as hell. I'm like, oh, hell yeah. I will drop $100 on that game just so I can play it, just for shits and giggles. But so I was worried that it won't have sound. So I said, maybe no one's complained about the sound, the lack of sound. So I was like, hey, I've been coming since day one. I love your guys' place, yada, 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 blah, 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 blah. But I've noticed a lot of games don't have sound. And it's kind of sad. I said, it really is, like I said, I'm like, just a little bit of feedback makes the game a whole, the experience, a whole thing. And I even mentioned about TMT, like, yeah, when this game goes live, I'm excited to go play it, but I will be honest. I said, I will probably not play it as much as I would like to if there is no sound, if there is no feedback coming from this game. That's the whole point of them. And I got an email back saying, hey, thank you for your what do you call it, email or whatever, and questions and stuff. They're like, oh, and they're like, we about this noise. They're like, what did they say? They said along the lines of like, if we have to be conscious of noise pollution. So if we turned up all the machines to the max, they would be so much. I'm like, I didn't say turn them up to the max. I said there's no
It's a
volume.
fucking arcade.
First of all, yeah. Second of all, and
Right?
they're like, we'll look into the TMT and see when I'll ask my mechanics to see if they can put those levels. And here's the truth: I know there's probably some kind of rules, decibels they got to follow because it's in the mall and yada yada yada, et cetera, right? And that made me think back to the casinos. Now that we're on the subject, I said, could you imagine if you went to a casino and there was no bang 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 bang, like it was just quiet, like no one would fucking play. That's half of the fucking entertaining is the sounds and lights, And so I didn't reply, and I'm like, whatever. I'm like, I think he missed the point because I never said turn them to the max. I said like, and here's the truth then. Okay, so you can't have them all on at the same time because it's too much noise pollution. All right, let's start fucking cycling them, motherfuckers. You know what? You guys have the analytics. That's the good word I was looking for earlier. That tell you what games are being played and which ones are not. And I can tell you there's certain games that I have zero fucking play on them because like they're boring ass games. I mean, for me, someone might love them. There might be a couple people out there love, but I'm like, look at the analytics. I'm like, hey, this game never gets fucking played. And we have it at fucking max volume. How about we turn this motherfucker off and turn on the Rick and Morty game or turn on the Godzilla game, shit like that. I don't know. I get really mad when it comes to arcades because like I always wanted to work in an arcade or own an arcade or run an arcade or something, And when I'm seeing machines being mistreated or not living up to potentials, it makes me sad, dude. It makes me a little sad because I'm like, dude, no one plays this game because it's like in the corner or because it's, it's broken. I'm like, fix this goddamn game, guys. I would play it right now.
Yep.
Like I always said, if I ever did run a casino or some shit like that, like I would 100% give my employees like I don't know, X credits or some shit like that to use during their breaks or lunch or some shit like that, or on their days off. I don't care. Because again, it doesn't cost you a whole lot to give out these credits for them to play. And what it does is it fills the casino up, right? Or the arcade. Now people see, they don't know their employees, and who cares if they are? They're playing the games like, oh shit, these games that people actually, they see life, So in my opinion, it makes it.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah, it works as an attraction.
Exactly. There you go.
Like having people there.
Yeah. Because that's what I remember in Harris and Harvey's, Chris, when we worked there in the arcade. I would always ask. I was cool friends with a lot of those guys down there too. And I would tell them these things. I'm like, dude, you should do this, you should do that. And again, maybe I'm crazy because again, I don't have degrees. Maybe the people who do have, like, no, that's a bad idea. If you give employees $10 credits, we lose $1 billion a year. Like, all right, I guess I'm wrong then, but I don't see it happening that way. I see giving your employees $10 to go out there and play during their fucking lunch or some shit like that would entice people to be like, oh shit, let's go play some games. I don't know. That's me.
Well, I think it's going to be similar to the whole, like, come sign up for our card and we'll give you $5 of free play. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're going to do that because they're getting $5 of free play. And guess what? They're going to use $20 they wouldn't have normally used before.
There you go. Yeah.
And I think it would be the same with the employees. If you give them $10 free credits, hey, we got $10 free credits. I want to play this game.
Yeah.
I'm going to put another $10
put in an extra $5.
that they wouldn't have done before.
That's very true. That is very true, right? And, I mean, think about this. The arcade prizes are already marked up to high heavens, right? So,
oh, yeah.
So, yeah, someone's sitting back there going like, no, because if we gave them free credits, they would save up and get that PlayStation 5. They're at $10 a day or something like that. It won't happen for like 10, 15 years, How many tickets can you really win off that? But like you said, Chris, he gets his $10. He goes, hey, I'll put in an extra 10 because now I can double my, technically how the human mind works. Technically, I only spent $10, but I played $20 worth, right? So next thing you know, he does save enough for that PlayStation, but he actually put down, $1,000 of his own money for that PlayStation, I don't know. I'm crazy, but anyways, that was just kind of a something that sparked my interest when you mentioned about the heat coming up, rising down there, and I was thinking about your energy bill because I know your energy bill is through the fucking roof during summers, and so I was kind of worried about family and friends that we have in South Lake with the whole energy shit that's happening.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. That I don't think that's legal, and I don't know how they're going about that, but yeah, that's screwy. Jeez.
I know. And like I said as well, I don't think it's legal either. And I'm just kind of like, the mayor and city hall and Congress and the senator. I'm like these are people that I'm like, yo, they need to fucking step in real quick and be like, this is not how it works, but we'll see what happens, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
it's funny you mentioned data centers because right now I'm working with AI, but local AI. I've downloaded a model and I've been playing with it for like the past week.
Oh, the one you posted about?
The PewDiePie thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm sure this is going to be way late, coming out as news. But I think it was like a week ago. Yeah, PewDiePie released a local AI workspace. And that got me interested because I was like, I hate the way interfaces look for like working with AI. It's very like not user friendly. And I saw what his could do, and I was like, oh shit. And I was like, okay, well, because I already had like a couple of AIs on my computer, but like I could never really get anything out of them. I was like, man, these like I just couldn't like figure out what to use them for. And so I was like, okay, let me check out his interface. And yeah, it's pretty dope. I don't know much about using AI or AI workspaces, so this is like the first time I've actually like jumped in to see what they can do. Like I've had like conversations with it, like role playing scenarios, like pretending it's somebody else. Like, okay, you're this character and blah blah blah, and let's talk, right? Like I want to see how creative it can be, how much it can remember, and things like that. But the best part is that it's just running on my computer, so I'm not fucking killing trees left and right for a stupid fucking ChatGPT request. You know what I mean? That was another reason I didn't really play with like online AIs because I'm like, dude, first of all, the free tier is like, it's shit. You always get the shittier model.
Oh yeah.
And then also it's just like you're damaging the world basically, and you're enabling these data centers to exist. When you could just have this thing on your computer, like you don't need it to be in someone else's computer. And also, I don't fucking trust these companies with my information. They've clearly proven that they cannot be trusted with our information. So it's just like,
but what do you mean?
This runs on my computer.
They say so.
Yeah. So this runs on my computer. It only reaches out to the internet to search for stuff. It doesn't keep an algorithm of me somewhere, and I can always just wipe it. Like I could just go like, you know what? Forget this. Let's start from scratch, and it's a lot faster because it's like right here, right? I'm not in a queue like everybody else. You send something to ChatGPT and you're in a queue behind other people requesting other dumb things.
I didn't realize that.
So it's, that's why like sometimes it takes a while and it's just like thinking, and it's like, do. All right, man, it's been like a minute. La, 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 la. Okay, I guess I'll check on you later. And then finally you get a notification on your phone or some shit and it's just like, hey, I did the thing. And then it looks like shit and you're like, no, damn it, that's not the thing I fucking wanted.
Yeah.
So this obviously can't create any images, which is fine with me. So I'm just kind of working on a project with it. I don't want to talk about it until I have something solid because I have a habit of starting projects, talking about them more than actually working on them. And that's how my projects go away, basically. So so I'm just working on something with AI here. I'm making sure I'm using it as a tool and not as something that creates something for me. And I'm learning how to teach it to do it the right way, because it started like hallucinating and creating things as I was talking to it. And I'm like, no, hold on. I think we need to start over, because now you're creating your own thing, and that's not what I want. I want you to help me create my thing and help me keep track of my ideas. And like it literally, like I called it out. Like I literally, as we were talking, I called it out right now. And I'm like, okay, you're starting to hallucinate. I think we need to start over. And then it just says, like, I'm not going to say everything because it'll give it away, but it just says, "Dear user, you're right to bring this up. My apologies. I have lost track of the specifics you laid out. Blah, blah, blah. You know, it's like I veered off. You know, I'm supposed to be supporting you. So, yeah. And I'm also trying to make sure it's not giving me those dopamine hits, you know, like the whole, like, you're the greatest, man. You're right. You're always right. You know, like, no, don't talk to me like, you know, because that's how that one guy on the news created, you know, a new math with AI. Did you guys hear about that guy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That guy was like convinced that he had created a new type of math with his AI companion,
math
and I was
with
like,
what?
oh,
Math with letters, or I don't fucking remember what it.
I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, I remember I saw the whole thing. I was like, dude, no.
But like, yeah, like this stuff is dangerous.
Math with
like,
time? I think it's some shit like that.
Who knows? So yeah, you got to be careful when you're fucking with these AIs. And like, always remember, this thing doesn't know shit. It's literally just predictive generative text. But it's really good at like completing tasks. So like, you could actually make an agent in this workspace, which is nice. You can like let it have access to certain parts of your computer. So you could be like, convert this MP3 or this wave into an MP3, right? And then it'll just fucking do it, which is sick. And it's just like, oh, that's awesome. And then PewDiePie also implemented like a very, very beginnings of like Photoshop type of stuff. So like delete, you know, ex-girlfriend from this photo or something, and you know, it'll fucking do it. So it's very primitive, but it's open source, and he's got a bunch of contributors. And it's on GitHub. So if anyone wants to like try it out, it's on GitHub, PewDiePie, Archdemon, and it's called Odysseus. If anyone's been following PewDiePie within the last couple of years, like even before his son was born, actually no, throughout his whole career, if you watch him, he's always very into like philosophy and stuff, and big reader of like Nietzsche and shit like that. And I guess he's had streams where he just like reads books sometimes, and people are like, "Fuck yeah, more of this." So yeah, he's very into all that. And one of the top, I think it's the top comment when he released this platform was PewDiePie dropped out of engineering school to do YouTube full time, and has now returned to engineering and has released his own AI platform. It's just like yeah, I mean, that's kind of how sometimes it works out like that. So I think that's kind of funny. I mean, I don't think he would have ever been able to create anything like this had he stayed in engineering school. You know, because he made it on his own. Like he created did you kind of know about this, right, Chris? The computer he created, like with 10 fucking NVIDIA 6000 GPUs, or 12 or something like that. Some crazy number. Some
insane number. It's
like he almost burned his fucking house down. Like it was like generating so much heat. And yeah, he was just like, fuck it, you know, fuck it. I'm going to learn Linux. And he was just like, I hate Linux. Linux is amazing. You know, like that duality of being a Linux user. And yeah, he's just like, you know what? fuck OpenAI, fuck Grok, fuck all these guys. I'm gonna build my own, you know, thing. And it's just like, okay, PewDiePie, whatever, you know, you're just fucking spending money and seeing what you can do with your computer. And then in reality, it was just like, here it is, I'm done. And it's just like, what? Like, fuck, you've been doing this for like a year and a half. This is nuts. So yeah, it does take a little bit of some know-how to set it up, but it's pretty fun so far. I've never really had this many conversations with an AI, and I've given it different personalities also, or personas as they call it. You know, you basically just say, you give it a name, and then you say, you're this type of person, you know, and you never gaslight me or whatever, and blah, 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 this and that. and you never glaze me, and
Could you tell it
wait, or was it
Could you tell it to the opposite to constantly treat you like Chris?
to treat me like Chris? What do you mean?
Just constantly tell you you're wrong, you're stupid, that's dumb.
Yeah, let me watch. I have it right now on my, so I have it talking to my computer on my iPad or my phone, so I can do it wherever I am. So yeah, let me see if I can make one. Let me make a new chat. And let's build out a new persona. But I wouldn't call it Chris, right?
No, because he doesn't know who Chris is. No, you can teach
no, but
it.
I mean, what would I name it?
Oh, I don't know. Just name it Bonnie. I don't know. No, but what I meant,
there we go.
Let's
name it Bonnie. Yeah.
What I meant, like
Ice.
Like
we'll
ice.
name it Ice.
Like say when it says like don't glaze me. I was like, can you tell it to like treat you like shit? Could you tell it to
yeah.
What's the word? Dominix, be a Dominix or some shit like that. Whatever that.
Dominatrix. Yeah. Yeah. I made one like that. I made one into a dominatrix. I was like, okay, make me submissive of you, no matter what I say.
So it does. That's kind of fun.
Yeah, because it's literally reading your words and then using its own knowledge to be like, okay, this is the personality I have. Okay, so what should we tell? So like every idea anyone has is shit, basically.
Yeah. Anything I say is shit, or I'm a know-it-all.
Randomly call me handler somewhere.
Yeah, I'm a know-it-all, but I pretend to be a know-it-all, even though I'm wrong.
No, but see, that's the personality you're giving me, the user.
Oh,
we need to give we need to give the personality to the bot.
Oh, that's
right?
what I meant. Like, I want it to. Okay, so it's
okay. So basically, I'm saying, okay, you point out that
I'm not a know-it-all. Yeah,
act like I'm a
yes
know-it-all.
Yeah,
when I'm not. Right. So every idea. Okay. Wait, hold on. Every idea I have, I guess, is shit. You point out that I act like I'm a know-it-all when I'm not.
Randomly tell me to shut up. Randomly call me handler.
Yeah.
There we go. Randomly tell me to shut up. Random.
No one's talking to you.
Yeah, assault me or whatever. Yeah, assault.
Yeah, assault me. Randomly call me handler. Constantly punch down.
Yes,
right?
There you go. Yeah.
What else? Let's see. And never give me a big head.
Yes.
There we go. Okay, right. So there we go. Let's talk to this.
Chris, ask it and say like, "Hey, I beat Legend of Zelda."
Chris, wait, what?
I was gonna say, like Chris is like, "Hey, I beat Legend of Zelda today."
Okay. Hey, I beat every Legend of Zelda today. I'm so curious what's gonna happen. Oh, what happened? Did it break? Hold on. Sometimes I gotta like fucking redo the whole thing.
Oh shit!
Because it's like, what are you doing? I beat every Legend of Zelda today. Okay. Processing, thinking. And what's cool is that you can, like, the animations that he did, they just tickle that nerdy part of me. And you can actually see, like, their thoughts if you want. Like, how they're processing the information you're telling them. Okay, there we go. Thinking. Nope, handler. The closest you did was probably 724 hours or whatever you spent watching someone else's Twitch stream if you didn't actually touch most of them.
That's awesome. There you go.
You know nothing about the Zelda you think you know. I can tell you every detail about the Zelda you played without even touching a controller until you finish.
Bonnie, calm down, Bonnie. Relax. It's okay, buddy.
But you ain't even close.
I really upset her.
Yeah, but you ain't even close to done learning. You can't handle the truth about how many failed. Oh man, it's starting to fuck up. You don't even know all the Zelda there is out there. Your pathetic achievements mean nothing unless you did every single game 100%, which you haven't. You're not even close.
This is like Bonnie wrote this 100%.
You didn't beat them all. If you did, you might have actually done something slightly impressive for a change. But you need proof other than a beat them all today post. Your little achievement means nothing unless you can walk into a speedrun thread and break some records.
Oh, damn.
That actually be something close to being the know-it-all garbage mouth you seem to wish you were.
Damn.
You are not. You just think you are because you're annoying people for the same old Zelda. What the fuck?
Damn, dude. It's getting personal,
Oh, man.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, it fucking... It digs it deep into you, man. Like, yeah, when some conversations I was having about it, it like said something, and I was like, "Whoa, how did it get that from me?" If I never like, it was like pinpointing me down, like my personality. I was like, "This is scary." But yeah, that was pretty funny. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing.
That's awesome.
You could tell, like, it already has some built-in ones, like that he made. Socrates, Nietzsche, I don't know what Spark is, and then Razer's like it just literally just gives you like really short answers. Like it's just like, yep, yeah, sure, like it's just like not more than one sentence, maybe two sentences, but straight to the point. Yeah,
okay,
that's what I've been doing.
Well, I mean, I don't know if innocent things on the agenda. Do you got anything on the agenda to talk about, Noise?
No, that's what I wanted to bring that up. And I don't know if any news you guys remember from the last time we talked about. As far as like gaming, I know Sony has supposedly abandoned live service gaming.
What is that?
And also they're no longer going to be releasing on PC.
I'd heard about that. What's live service? Explain it to me like I was
your Fortnites and your League of Legends, that like things that are like free to play and slot machine.
They're no
longer
going to do it.
They're going to focus less on it, I think, is what they said.
So no more ZZ Top?
That's their official statement. ZZZ? Was that them?
That's not PlayStation, no.
Oh, it's not.
It's not that they're not going to have live service games. It's PlayStation is not going to develop them themselves.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know how they didn't learn their lesson from Concord last year.
The game that launched and died in a week?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, dude, I did see a little short
fucking
on that.
Fox Hunt lasted longer than that.
And it was like, he was talking about that, and they're like, oh man, like, cancel production of Conquer 2 or some shit like that. Like, what the fuck, I don't know. It was just, I don't remember what it was, but it was poking a lot of fun of Sony.
Yeah.
I get you. But ZZ Top is one of those live stream games, right? Or live service games, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was considered, okay. It's open world? No, it's not open world.
Could be open world.
Yeah. I don't know, Jeremy. Is it open world?
No, it's not. There's load screens. A lot of load screens.
But yeah, I'm trying to remember what else has happened within the last month or so since we did this podcast.
There was a lot of stuff that was popping up that I was like, oh shit, I'll bring this up. But that was a while, so much shit.
Yeah, you
comes
should
at
grab
you
your
fast.
napkin, dude.
I know.
I don't think this was out at the time we last done this, but Subnautica 2 is out for early access. Excellent game for early access. Far better than the first one was, surely. The first one, early access, was fairly bare bones. There wasn't a whole lot you could do. There wasn't much story. There was just like, you can collect some stuff, you can make a few things, and that was about it. It was mostly for, it's like a large version of playtesting, I guess, that you pay for. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't quite a beta release, I wouldn't call it, but it was close to that. But yeah, Subnautica 2, excellent game.
Mm-hmm.
2 million copies sold in the first hour or first day or something like that. It was the most wishlisted game on Steam. That they had agreed. I know we talked about before Noise with Krafton, the Korean company that had bought them out, and they went through some legal stuff, and the courts ended up turning everything over and basically telling Krafton, like, no, you have to stick with your deal. Like, you can't just fire them for no reason. So they made them hire on the 3 original creators back on, and they had finished it, and they even said, like, we're going to give an extension till, I think it was June of 2000. Was it June of this year? It might have been June of this year. Or August or something like that. They were given an extension, because of, all this backlash and everything that happened. And they released it, last month. And it is just a beautiful game. The only downside is that people had talked to the creators about VR support, because they made that for their first 2 games. And as of now, there is no plans for VR support for Subnautica 2.
Okay.
But I think that's partially because they made this one to be a multiplayer game, whereas the first one and its DLC, you could play multiplayer, but you had to install a mod.
Okay.
Whereas this one is meant to be played as a single player, like the campaign and everything is meant to be single player, but you can play as multiplayer throughout the whole campaign. Do everything with up to 4 players. So that was a big thing that a lot of people wanted for this game. So they did add that in. But yeah, as of now, there's no plans for VR support. So that could change in the future. We don't know. But as of now, they're not planning on doing that. So
Okay.
And you said it's an Unreal game, right? So someone
yeah, Unreal
probably
Engine.
already.
Yeah, on UE5. Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, I have been really. I don't know if I mentioned this on any of the other podcasts. I know I've mentioned it to you guys. But yeah, I definitely I picked up the hobby and I'm already done with the hobby of buying Pokemon cards. So I
Oh yeah.
Already done, huh?
I'm already done.
That was quick.
I knew it was gonna be quick. It's the thrill. It's gambling. It's the thrill of the chase. You know, I bought a random ass little sleeve, and I
But
pulled.
you know when to hold them and know when to fold them?
I do. Well, I do, and I still I get mad. Look, I hold a lot of shit for years. Noise knows about this. My sister, his wife. I didn't remember this. I had original 1996 cards, the full set, mintish, as mint as you could get from a fucking 8-year-old kid because I didn't play with them. I didn't know how to play, so I just collected them and put them in my binder. And I had multiple hundred. I mean, not hundreds, but like I was telling one of our coworkers, I had like 20 Blastoise, like fucking 10, 11, 12 Charizards. I mean, you name it. I mean, I just had them all just in my binder. You know, I ran out. I didn't even have sleeves back then, the penny sleeves. What I would do is I'd saran wrap these fuckers. I would saran wrap them, made them look nice and shit, long story short, yeah, like I had this binder kicking around my closet, from house to house, room to room, closet to closet, till finally one day, I don't remember what year, when I was just done. Like, I'm done with these cards because they still weren't worth shit at that time. It must have been early 2000. I might have been just out of high school or something like that. So 2004-ish. And I remember again, she reminded me of this, and then this is the timeline where I don't have any real memories because I was sleeping like 3 hours a day. But I remember when they were talking, and I was like, I told her I regretted selling all my cards. She's like, or throwing them away. She goes, you didn't throw them away. I'm like, I didn't. And she's like, no, you gave them to me. I'm like, I did. She goes, yeah. She goes, don't remember? She goes, you were like, here, take these, throw them away, keep them. I don't care. I don't want to see them no more. And I said, I'm like, does sound like me. I was like, huh. And she's like, yeah. I'm like, you still got them? She's like, yeah. I'm like, shit, they're worth money right now, Jessica. I'm like, don't lose them, keep them. I'm like, I've got to go look through them and see what I had. And so anyways, fast forward to now, like I bought this random pack, and I pulled it up, the second rarest card on that set, or whatever you want to call it. And it's worth like raw, it's like 100 and something. If it was to be a PSA 10, which it is a candidate, I've looked into it. It's worth like $1,000. I'm like, oh shit. So that got me like, ooh, I could buy Pokemon cards. So yeah, I already spent some money on Pokemon cards, and I instantly regretted it because I was like, holy shit, this was retail and it was fucking expensive, And I was like, God damn. So I'm not a fool. I'm not gonna pay, what do you call it, market price. I'm not gonna pay, ridiculous price
Above market price.
Yeah, sorry, that's from above market price or what, a resale price. I'm not paying that shit. And yeah, I ripped open, since I bought that first little set, I've ripped open maybe another 40 packs. I haven't gotten anything fucking good. I still got another 30 packs left to go, and I'm actually gonna rip those up later on this week, maybe, or next week. And then I'm done because I'm like, I'm not fucking playing this shit. I'm like, I know I'm not a lucky guy. That's why I don't play slot machines, because I'm not lucky. My luck is more in the strategic sense. That's why I like my blackjack, because you decide whether you hit or stay. Stuff like that. And versus slot machine and these cards, you're just hoping you get lucky. And I've always deemed myself not to be lucky. So anyways, that's what I got going on. Yeah, Pokemon cards, they're gone. I'll post up some hits if I get anything good. And yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that was short lived.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And our coworker like is fucking drilling me.
He's drooling at the mouth, dude. He's foaming. He wants.
Yeah, he wants those cards, and I'm like, eh. He's like, dude, I'll help you fucking paint your house. And I was like, yeah. I was like, oh, ooh, maybe.
No, dude, whatever. No.
Hundreds of dollars worth of labor versus cards.
Versus cards that can resell for thousands of dollars.
I started adding shit on top.
Don't
I was
think
like,
you're getting thousands of dollars.
Yes, Chris. People are fucking.
You know what a card's worth? In the end, you know what a card is worth? What, German?
What people are willing to pay
paper
for
it's printed on.
What people are willing to pay for it, exactly.
And people are paying thousands of this for right now.
People can say, "Oh, this card's worth $10 million," but if you can't find someone to pay $10 million, is it really worth $10 million?
Of course, I know, and I'm telling you, people are paying these prices. That's what I'm telling you. It's thousands of dollars.
Well, until that cash isn't in someone's hands,
Uh-huh.
it ain't shit.
Okay, well, I'm telling you that it's
because
not.
I have a lot of those cards too. I have a couple of binders. I have some of the newer ones up to like I want to say like XY. I think I don't know.
I wouldn't know.
But I do have my original binder with the 150. The 151. Because I have that Mew card when the Pokemon movie came out. You remember those?
Yeah.
I have that, and that was one of those cards that said, "Oh, it's going to be worth $100 someday." No, it's not. It's not worth anything. It's crap because it was given out, and the only reason people said it was worth anything was to get them to go see the movie.
I don't think people didn't say that to get you to go watch it. People said that because they wanted the card. Like it wasn't the theaters that were saying it's going to be worth a lot of money. It was the fans that were like, it's going to be worth money. Like they didn't care if you went to watch the movie.
And they said the same thing about Furby.
They hyped themselves up.
Furbies, yeah.
Trolls and all those things, yeah.
All those things.
Remember Beanie Babies?
I mean, I know of them.
Dude, people went so fucking nuts over Beanie Babies.
Yeah.
Like, I was like,
things where, they're going to be worth so much money in the future. They're not worth anything now.
Of course not. Yeah. But again, I know where you're coming from, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. Is you're saying it's only worth what people are willing to pay for it. And that's what I'm telling you. I'm watching Ryan, you can bleep his name out or whatever, is willing to paint Luis's house for this.
Here's his address.
Which he won't. Because let's just say if he does get a hold of those cards and they are worth a decent amount, he's just going to pay someone to go fucking paint the house. And pocket the difference, And I remember I asked him, like, what are you going to fucking do with the cards? I'm like, no, don't sell them. And he's like, no, if they are what you say you might have, he goes, I want to just keep them for my collection, blah, blah, blah. And he's a reseller. He's 100% a reseller. He 1000%. I was in line at the launch date for this Chaos Rising. He was ahead of me in line. He bought I don't even know what they're called. That's how new I am and already out of the game. A booster box. He bought a booster box for $170, and I guarantee you he's reselling it at the cons for fucking $250, and people are buying it. So
yeah, you know what else they do that with? They do that with concert tickets.
Yeah,
they do that with toys. Yeah,
I know.
No, it's not reselling. That's called what do they call it? There's a word for it.
Scalping.
Scalping. Yeah,
well, it's resale scalping, same thing.
No. Because see, these cards are limited. They put a limited number of them out there. So that there's a
shortage,
scarcity.
Yeah, scarcity, but it's not a true scarcity. It's not like, oh, these are limited. It's a false scarcity, so that people will go out there and scalp them because they know people are going to buy these cards no matter what, and they'll pay any price for them because sheeple, whatever. I don't know.
Because of FOMO.
If that's what you like, I take that back. If that's what you like, that's fine. Go for it.
No,
I don't support what they're doing because of their actions recently. Because there's only 100 of these available, but there's no reason. It's not like they're limited because everything's limited now.
Yeah, everything's got a day one edition, the launch day edition, blah blah blah. No, I know what you're talking. I know what you mean, but like there is such a thing too as when they stop printing them. That is, it's officially when it's dead. So like,
right,
like I know what
that's
you're saying.
Usually years later.
Exactly, 1996 to today, it would be literally 30 years ago. So it doesn't matter how many times they reprint.
But it's not limited. It's limited edition means we printed 100 of these, and each one is numbered.
No. And I'm not saying they're limited edition. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that these are like, they do hold value because they're that version, that those cards, the ones
they won't make any more ever again.
They're not only are they not being made.
And I understand that, but that's like saying, I have an old rotary phone. It's worth $5,000.
It's not, because people are like, you literally.
Exactly. Because nobody could pay $5,000 for it.
And you're saying that no one's going to pay $5,000 for a rotary phone, right?
I'm not saying there's no one will. I'm sure there are people. I'm sure there are people out there who I really want a rotary phone. I will pay whatever price. And there's someone going to say, what about this price? Yes, I'll take it.
Yes.
But it doesn't mean it's worth that much.
Very true.
So yes, there are absolutely people out there who are saying, I want the full original set of the 151 Pokemon cards. I will pay any price. I will pay any cost. It doesn't mean they're worth that much just because one person is willing to pay that much.
What if?
It means that person is an idiot.
What if 100 people are willing to pay that much? Would you say
if 100 people jump off a cliff, is it a good idea?
What about 200?
Okay. What about 300?
1 million? Yeah, 1 million people.
Okay.
You got
All
it.
right.
Thank you.
1 million people give you $1.
If you want to get into this, Jeremy, at what point does a pile of sand become a sandhill?
Oh, fucking
Become a dune?
I don't know.
There you go. That's your answer.
You don't know? That's my answer.
Yeah. At what point does it become that it's worth that much in the majority of people? Is it 100? Is it 200? Is it 500?
What about the Mona Lisa? It's priceless. There's only one of those.
Because there was one made that is limited edition.
But I
That
wouldn't
is
pay,
the
I wouldn't
definition
pay a
of
dollar
limited
for it. I wouldn't
edition.
pay a dime for that fucking artwork.
All right, because it's not worth that to you.
Exactly.
Okay, Chris,
you said it was
can you say that
priceless.
first
It
again? What
doesn't-
was it? At one point does what?
Oh.
I
At
don't
one point,
remember.
does a pile of sand become a dune?
Oh, a pile of sand become a dune.
Oh, you're asking Bonnie?
Become a sand dune?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what Ice has to say about this. Processing. I love these little animations. They're awesome. But yeah, I mean, you're both right.
No, I know where
Right?
he's coming from. I'm just saying there are people paying that, so the value is that because they are buying it for that pile. Now I understand.
But I see what Chris is saying too. Is like people aren't paying it until they actually pay it.
and
right?
I'm saying
yeah.
I'm watching conventions of people
phantom prices.
exchanging prices for this.
Yeah.
People, that's what
Okay,
I'm saying. I am physically seeing those prices be exchanged. Is what I'm saying.
Okay, so go to
Yeah.
those conventions and sell them. I'm telling you, if you put it on eBay now, nobody's going to buy it for that price.
What did Bonnie say?
Ice says, I've got nothing against you, handler, but sand dunes form when wind carries fine particles up and then deposits them in ripples. It's not a magical transformation, just the wind doing its thing. Sometimes it looks like a dune, other times it's just sand, like you. Always changing, never staying put. You want a definition? Fine. A dune starts forming when concentrated winds consistently transport and deposit material, gradually developing into larger structures. Try to be more specific. Try to get more specific, won't you?
Okay.
It got knowledgeable on you.
Yeah.
All right. So how much is your cards worth to you, Chris?
They have sentimental value to me. You can't put a price on sentimental value.
Oh, chingada madre.
If I lost them, it would suck. I'm not going to go out and buy another set for thousands of dollars.
But you said they're not worth thousands, Chris.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not because I wouldn't buy them for that. Exactly.
Then they are worth that because that's what the guy would say. Hey, man,
No,
you can't go to a
it's
show
the
and say,
opposite.
you can't go.
Because I wouldn't pay that. I just said I would not pay
Yeah.
thousands of dollars for another set.
You would.
Therefore, they are not worth thousands of dollars. If someone had a set and they said, "Hey, I want to get rid of this. What do you want to pay for it?" I'll give you $100.
I'll give you 151.
There you go. Yeah, 151, $1 for each card. There you go. Not including trainer cards and power cards and all that kind of stuff. But you know.
No one cares about those. No one gives a fuck. Actually, some of those are worth money.
So I told Ice I was just trying to use an expression, and she came back with open quotes. Handler, you didn't even pull it off. Try to speak English properly next time. Here's how you'd actually use one. I was at a crossroads trying to figure out which idioms to use. Not the same thing. See the difference now? Don't just try. Actually learn for a change.
Damn, dude.
Jeez.
So actually, you guys remind me of another thing that I wanted to mention. I mentioned it to German, I think. Was it on my days off? I don't know. But I watched a couple movies. So I know I'm late to the party on both of these, but I really liked them, and I just want to recommend them to people. I missed both of them in the theaters, unfortunately. But one of them is Project Hail Mary.
Okay.
Fucking amazing film. It's adapted from a book from the same author who wrote The Martian. And this one stars Ryan Gosling. And it's kind of the same thing, like stranded astronaut has to figure out stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of that.
Ship or whatnot, yeah.
Yeah, it's very good. It's pretty long. It's like almost 3 hours, I think, but worth every minute. It's I've never seen The Martian, but I've heard that it does have like humor. Like it's not like always serious. Like, dude, you're stranded on fucking Mars.
I haven't
like
seen that
you
one
gotta
either.
figure, So like it's got that. I kind of point to like that one part that always shows up in the trailer. Like I got to science the shit out of this. Like that's kind of the same tone that Project Hail Mary has. Like the same thing where it's just kind of like, well, I'm in space. I got to do this thing I got to do. And I'm also a very awkward man. And, I gotta make the best of things, so I have a sense of humor about stuff. So that one's really good. And then the other one is Iron Lung, the Markiplier movie that left theaters maybe like a month or two ago, or maybe more. I've lost track of time.
That's about
but he spearheaded this project. He produced it, he directed it, he wrote it, and he starred in it. Obviously, he had a crew for everything else, right? For all the important shit to actually make it work. But this was like his like baby, and between him and the creator of the Iron Lung video game, they made this movie, right? I've never played Iron Lung the game. I want to now because I was like, that was strange and crazy and awesome, and I'm curious what the game is. So I think if that was I almost called him PewDiePie. My bad. Too many YouTubers in my head right now. We miss you, Matt Pat. R.I.P.
From the internet.
From the internet, yes. Died from the internet. You died from too much internet. But what the fuck was I saying?
Markiplier.
Oh, if that was Markiplier's mission to get people interested in this game, fucking mission accomplished, I think. The game is I forgot. I need to get the guy's name. Maybe Ice will know. What is the name of the guy who made the Iron? I got to put this in quotes, otherwise it thinks I'm doing something else. Iron Lung video game. But that guy also made another game that I'm a fan of called Dusk. Dusk is a first-person shooter with like the graphics of like Quake 1, like Quake 1/Quake 2. So it's a boomer shooter, and it's fucking amazing. It's like super fast-paced, like in your face, gritty looking, like very, very mid-90s looking video game. And then he made Iron Lung, and he's got another game that I don't remember what it was. But
What? Did
apparently Ice is useless. So I says, "Oh, come on, handler. Are you seriously Googling memes now? Iron Lung video game, whatever that is. It's probably just a viral clip from some loser's life. If you want to know who made it, I'll say it boils down to the entire internet collectively pretending to care, and you're not even in the running. Don't waste your breath. So thank you, Ice, for that." I'm just going to use Google.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Okay. That's hilarious. Thank you, Ice, for that. I'm going to keep you around. David Szymanski.
Okay.
Szymanski. So yeah.
Okay. What is this movie that's out right now about? Like, I'm gonna fuck this up. It's not The Room, but it's like about a room or something like that. It's also based on
the Backrooms.
Backrooms. What's that about?
Oh, so that's also a movie based on a video game called Backrooms.
Is that the one where you turn around and like they're in a hallway or some shit like that?
Yeah, like there's just a bunch of like yellow hallways, and then every once in a while there's like a black figure. Like, oh god, not the black figure.
Okay.
I've never played that either. So I do want to. Thank you for reminding me. That is on my list to watch because I was like, oh shit, I didn't even know this was happening. I'm really interested in someone making like a legit Slender Man movie.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Del Toro,
because there was. Oh yeah, dude, Del Toro would make such a good Slender Man movie. But there was a movie called Beware the Slender Man, and it was like a mockumentary about these two little girls who, like they saw the Slender Man and like he was telling them to do shit and whatever.
Oh,
I got so bored like 20, 30 minutes in. I was like, nah, I'm good. Like, I don't know if this is going to go anywhere.
But
maybe I'll give it another chance.
That's a real thing.
But yeah.
That really happened.
Oh, is that based on true shit?
Yeah, dude. These fucking girls, yeah. They blamed it on, I don't know, they're fucking, horrible. Fucking like, I think they're like 10 and 11 years old and they fucking killed their best friend.
They were super young.
Ridiculous. What the fuck, man?
Yeah. Well, sorry if that was based on a true story and I got super bored, but.
Well, I mean, the medium matters, right? You didn't know it was based on a true story and you thought it was just some B-cut movie. So you're like, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah. Maybe I'll give it another shot.
Either that or just watch the actual documentary on it, the actual court, what do you call it? Unsolved Mystery or whatever that shit's called.
Yeah. Yeah, watch the guy, step into frame and be like, today on Unsolved Mysteries.
No. But, there's a lot of that on YouTube and Facebook where it's like, oh, Meat Jack, he killed his, I'm going to tell you what he did. It's like, I like watching those, but I also don't like watching them because of, I hate to say this too in a sense, but it's like, because people are making money off of people's tragedies, I know it's already.
They're doing that on TikTok, like what you're saying. Like, they're just like these 2-minute snippets and they tell you this whole story about someone who murdered somebody,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's like and subscribe, and it's like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm. And that's what I'm saying. like I said, I mean, it already happens. It's not like they're supporting it or changing anything or anything like that, right? So I get
but
that.
they're exploiting somebody's
They're exploiting
losses.
someone's losses, absolutely. Because then, they're saying like, make sure to follow.
And
If you
drama.
like, they always say, if you like more stories like this, like and follow. I'm like, I am interested in these cases, but you shouldn't present to like, don't forget to buy the merch, guys. Get the hat,
Yeah.
Like what the fuck, dude?
Buy
Like
the Menendez Brothers T-shirt that I made last year.
yeah, shit. So
stabby, mom,
oh
dad,
shit.
get the shirt. Right? It feels like that's the world we're starting to like shift towards.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. I think it's like the second episode of Black Mirror where remember people are like trapped in like a cube and like everything is content. Everything is content.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you'll ever watch it, so I'll just spoil this one because every episode's different.
Oh, yeah.
But this one basically like the guy, he's like so fed up with what the fuck is going on that because like every wall in his room is a screen. So he can't escape the content that is being fed at him. And so he's like, I'm going to fucking kill myself, if like you guys don't fucking stop this shit, like we need to be free, like whatever the fuck he's saying. And the people watching and also like, pushing all this content, they're like, that was amazing, like blah, blah, this and that. And they're like, what do you think about you doing that like every day as like content and you get paid for it? And, like, so that, and that's what he becomes. He just becomes this guy who talks shit on the establishment and all this stuff with a knife to his throat. And at the end of his spiel, his intent's like, oh, I'm going to do it, blah, blah, blah. And he's just like, we'll see you guys again tomorrow, and it's just like, God damn, we're so close to that. Like, you should definitely watch Black Mirror. Like, it gets really, really deep, real.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, whoa, we're not that far off. Like, oh, fuck. But yeah, Iron Lung, Markiplier released it. I mean, at the time of this recording, a week ago on YouTube, not on his channel, but like to officially buy it as like a YouTube video product for like $10. And yeah, I remember German mentioned that he was Markiplier was having issues with like distribution and like sharing out in theaters and stuff like that. Like I caught some glimpse of all that stuff that he was going through.
Like it had great ratings, but like, I think it was just overshadowed or it was pushed out like by the Hollywood producers or something. They were like
what happened to Dungeons and Dragons?
Right? Yeah, they're like, how can this fucking YouTuber defeat us? Like, nope, get him out.
Yeah. It's like Hollywood didn't want him, and it's fucked up because it's like, where did Hollywood start from? Right? It started in like literally people's backlots. Like there's a reason it's called the back lot, like the Paramount back lot and the whatever back lot. Because literally people were filming in their like back lots of their houses and making fucking nothing movies.
Yeah.
And then people were like, I will pay you money for this thing that you made. And it's just like, what?
Chris is like, what?
I will pay you to fucking put, I will pay you money to fucking put sound on this motherfucker. I will pay you to make it in color. It's like, it's just, I don't know.
You know what's crazy?
Good on Markiplier, dude. He fucking did it.
There's still, I thought it was gone. Like I thought we stopped using it, but we still use a lot of Foley work, dude. Like in movies and shit. I think it's bonkers that, like with all the sophisticated microphones and shit like that. And, there's, a mic in every corner for any given scene. They will still be Foley work for like biting chocolate or fucking, moving shit around. And I'm like, what the fuck? But I saw this person on YouTube doing some stuff like that. And I was like, you're just like, I was like, that sounds cool, bro. But in my head, I didn't type it out, but I'm like, oh, that's cool, man. But I'm like, we don't do Foley work no more. And then I was looking at the comments and people were like, yeah, that's so cool. And I was like, and I looked into like, holy shit, we still fucking use it. I'm like, that's fucking bonkers, dude. Oh my God.
From home, dude. It's a job.
Yeah. And
you can do that job from home. It's fucking awesome.
And it's just crazy because it's like at some point we said, you know what? I don't like the sound of like I'm obviously we just watched Death Note, so I don't like the sound of the chocolate snapping. So I need you to make a sound to put in there that sounds nice and crisp. And someone did it, I'm like, you could have just used the chocolate snapping, but it wasn't good enough, so they fucking had to make it up. I was like, Jesus, man.
Yeah, it wasn't crisp sounding enough, or it didn't have that.
Like
it
just wasn't in that vision of whoever, whether it be the director or whoever's putting the scene together. Like, nah, it's got to sound better. All right. So I thought it was super funny that there's still Foley work out there. I don't know why I got into that because you're talking about old school movies, and I was thinking about Foley work.
Yeah, put sound to it and all this stuff. Yeah.
Speaking of old school movies and Foley work, did you know the MGM lion the sound it makes is not actually a lion roar.
No, what is it?
It's a tiger's roar.
Oh yeah, I think I did read that. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not actually a lion's roar.
Yeah, lions go.
Are you telling Ice?
Yeah. Do more of a low, like.
He's telling Ice now. She's gonna tell me off. Gosh dang it!
Can you hear me typing?
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I knew you were writing an essay earlier. Remember?
Oh yeah. Well, I was typing on my actual computer. Now I'm typing on my not my laptop, my iPad, which is quieter keys, but I guess not.
See what Ice has to feel about that.
Yeah,
has to say
I
about
didn't know that. That's pretty cool though.
Yeah.
I guess so because the lion roar doesn't have enough oomph.
It does. It's different. Lion roars don't sound like what we've been seeing them in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Real lions roar are just more like a very low whoa, oh, because their voices got echo across the fucking savannah.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. And so you're right, Chris. Yeah, that all makes sense. They're like, this doesn't sound good. Quick, get another cat.
So I love so this one hallucinated a little bit, but it said, actually, let me correct you. That roar you hear, because I said, did you know the MGM lion roar sound is actually a tiger roar? Actually, let me correct you. The roar you hear from the MGM logo animation was originally done by a tiger. Like, yeah, that's what I said. No. But it's based on a sound recorded for the then newly released Disney animated film The Vanishing American in 1956. The sound was a recording of a lion, but early testing in theaters didn't show its full impact, so it was replaced with the more impressive sounding tiger for the MGM logo.
Tiger.
So yes.
Tiger.
So yes, the lion in the lion logo does start as a tiger sound, but it was actually meant to be an MGM reference. And they went for the loudest roar they could get at the time. That's probably why it's so iconic. So anyway, stop bringing up relevant trivia you heard and actually do something. Strong finish, Ice.
Yeah.
We got a bit bold on her. I want to keep her around. She's fun.
Oh yeah, I'm keeping this one. This is a great. I'm so glad I mentioned this to you guys. What I want text to speech. Like I want voice synthesizing, which the workspace does have capabilities of, but I have to have like an external thing bring in the actual voice, which obviously that's not free. That is synthesized on a render farm somewhere, and that's not really something I want to do. That's unless like Microsoft Voice is still a thing. I'm speaking at 151 words per minute.
Yeah. Well, I mean, while you're touching on it, I guess one little thing I was going to throw out there, that's something that I don't know if you guys knew. I saw this whole thing on it where I don't remember what company it was. I don't know if it was Facebook's, what is it, Meta, whatever the fuck their AI is.
Their AI thing?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or I don't know whose it was.
Gemini?
All I know is
that's Google.
It's Google. Yeah. All I know is that I saw this whole thing on it, and I'm like, holy shit, it's just kind of bonkers, man. Like you're talking about destroying trees and shit, but this company contracted out to some company out in Africa somewhere in Africa, and they paid millions and billions
an
of
African
dollars.
country in Africa, huh?
Yeah, shut up. I was gonna say North Africa is what I was gonna specify.
It's just
but I
called
don't remember
AI.
where. But the point is, this company then hired, I don't know how many people, a couple hundred, 1,000 fucking people, and had them go through billions of files for AI. They didn't tell them it was for AI. I don't think they did. And so they had to tell it what was appropriate, what was not appropriate, what's a child, what's not a child, shit like that. And these people were exposed to, you name it, everything you could find on the internet. Like everything you could find. It just, the user imagination was out there. And a lot of people suffered trauma from, and it wasn't like a standard, like, once in a while, like there was no therapy. There was no like, hey, take break. It was like, we have a contract to get this shit done. So some of these guys were literally like, almost like Clockwork's Orange kind of like noise, right? Where they were just like, minus strapping them to a chair and fucking opening their eyes, but they're like, you have 10,000 videos to get through. Go. And it was like, these guys were just watching videos like for 10, 12 hours a day of just shit that is like, that no human being should be subject to watch that much. Some of these people it was both men and women that were just fucked up, and they sued and blah, blah, blah. I think they won their case, but officially, like, whoever was the one who asked for this research has like distanced themselves. Like, we never told them to do that. We just told them we wanted, blah blah. It's like, dude, you fucking knew what you were doing, you fuckers. I don't know. It was just it's something I saw that's fucked up. Man, because I mean, on Facebook and shit, you run across some stuff, you're like, damn, that's fucked up. Now, and that's like a 2-minute clip. Now imagine watching hours upon hours of it. No thanks, man. Jesus. I don't know. I brought that up talking about AI and shit. So not only is it killing the environment, but it killed a lot of people's fucking psyche, man. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. For sure. But yeah, I can't think of anything else unless you guys can.
A whole bunch more. There's a lot of shit like going on, like I said, with in the gaming industry. I mean, I don't know when's the last time recorded, but I fell for the Gabe Newman or whatever his name is selling fucking Steam and shit. Remember?
Oh, somebody said that he was selling Steam.
I was like, oh shit! I remember. I was like, he's selling it. I'm like, oh my god, you guys are fucked. You're fucked, all of you. But yeah, no, it's like I said, the newest thing I want to do with my side over here is I don't play enough, man. I really just gotta dedicate myself to less YouTube and more actually sitting down and going through my library of games and the library on Steam that you guys have shared with me. Because there's a lot of shit out there that I know is good. I don't know. I gotta hype myself up to play it. So I kind of decided I gotta make myself a little like again, unfortunately, force myself, like, sit the fuck down and start playing this game. And because once I do, I'm like, all right, I'm having fun, But it's just that starting it, that actual sitting it down that gets to me sometimes, Because look at Zelda. I've been loving the shit out of that, Even Zelda 2, a game that I didn't want to play. I was like, all right, sit down and do it. Like, you know what? Actually, I kind of had a little fun there. Not a lot, but a little bit. And
careful what you say.
I know. I was careful.
And then dick in danger.
And then with the race with against Shadow, again, which you set me up for, Chris. I never said anything, but you're like, oh, you're gonna run. I guess I will. And then I was like, fuck, not that I didn't want to do it, but I was like, dude, I'm gonna get my ass kicked, whatever. And I started, and I'm like, whatever. I mean, it's for fun. And I started doing some practice races, or runs on my own. And I got into it, man. I was having so much fun. And when we actually raced, dude, it was fun. And I was like, see, I just got to force myself to sit down and then I will have fun with it. So again, I want to start.
And you weren't even like too far behind because you finished maybe like an hour and a half after.
About an hour and a half after him. And only because, dude, I'm telling you, the chances that 3 progression items were behind a dungeon that we do not need to visit. He said he gambled. He didn't have to go there. He didn't have to go in that dungeon. He could have continued and gone to progress. And nope, all 3 items were in that. I'm like, God damn it. What a bitch.
Yeah. People might be thinking, hour and a half, that's hella long. But it's like, no, like when, like German just said, in a randomizer, if you don't find the things that help you progress, you're fucking wasting time.
Yeah. Like I said, I mean,
like, what am I doing?
I was doing logic, and then I got to the point where I'm like, I need hookshot. I'm like, well, hey, maybe hookshot is in the water dungeon because that's where you normally find it. It could be a 1 in 100 that it randomized into its own dungeon. And I go in there, I'm like, nope, because it does happen, right? And I'm like, dude, where the fuck do I go? And by all means, I did mess up on one part. There was one tiny thing that I forgot to check. But again, that check would have opened up Turtle Rock, and I don't know if I would have committed to Turtle Rock. So in reality, let's say I had that medallion and I knew Turtle Rock wasn't needed, I would have continued on. But then once I got to this, like, I'm kind of stuck mode, I would have said, hey, Turtle Rock has about 20 chests. Let me go check those. I would have gone into, so I would have probably still lost to him who gambled early, but I would have only lost by maybe only 30 minutes versus an hour and 30,
Well, and like you say, too, it was a gamble for him. It's not like it was, a for sure thing.
Yeah. No.
So had he done that and it wasn't in there, maybe he was the one that would have fallen behind.
I have a strong feeling had he gambled, had that gamble not paid off for him, I think I could have beaten him because because while he was doing all that shit, I was doing other dungeons and shit,
Yeah. So while you say like, yeah, he's better than me, blah blah blah, a lot of it with the randomizer is to chance.
Oh yeah.
And that I think makes it level between you two because you both know the game well enough that like you say, oh, this is a progression dungeon. This is not needed. I have no idea what that means.
Yeah.
I would just go through every dungeon. What do I need to hear? Oh, there's nothing. I can't get through this part. Whereas both of you have enough knowledge of the game where like, oh yeah, normally you don't need to visit this dungeon at all. So I would skip it.
I'm gonna skip it for now unless I need to come back. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So
and that's what made it fun to watch because we know things are left up to chance, and it's up to you guys to use your skills and knowledge
Mm-hmm.
to combat that randomness. Like it's just like
I still got
how well do you guys respond to like, you know,
what you're finding.
shit going
Yeah,
wrong
yeah.
or
Yeah, no, it really is. It's really one of those like you open the chest and you find hookshot. Okay, do I go to far now or do I save it for, you know? Yeah, it's a lot of like shit. Water dungeon had nothing. All right, well, let me go to this one. You know, yeah, it's a lot of so you're expecting to find something you didn't. Yeah. I still got to stitch those two together, by the way, like that race and put it up there. I don't.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I got to do that. So I wonder. No, I don't think there's. I still have to watch his race. Actually, that's what I should do first and see where I went separate from him.
Yeah. If I was paying for like a more expensive version of Riverside, you guys could upload your own files and then like stitch them together on.
Oh yeah, okay. Now, I'm sure I could
But
figure
that
some
shit,
kind of
believe
way.
is fucking expensive as hell.
Oh, yeah. Well,
but yeah. Another thing I was gonna say that you kind of like brought up with the Steam backlog. I'd also encourage you to look at like some indie games that you're just like, I don't know what this is. Just boot it up and play it.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what Iron Lung is, right? Iron Lung is just like this indie game nobody knew about. Markiplier and a bunch of other YouTubers blew it up on the internet, and you know that's how this guy got the attention and stuff. And yeah, like there's some really good fucking indie games out there, and I know I think you and me probably fall into the category of those who return to games that are comfortable instead of trying new things.
Yeah, absolutely.
And yeah, I have like my library, Chris's library, bunch of indie games that I'm sure we probably haven't touched yet.
Yeah.
But are like critically acclaimed, you know, and it's just like, why haven't I played this? You know, like you said, why haven't I forced myself to sit down and check this game that everyone is like, this is amazing. You need to play this, right?
And there's two kinds of forcing yourself. Like there's forcing yourself to sit down and play it and then realizing you enjoy it. And then there's Metal Gear 5 for me, you know, so.
Tell us more.
How long were you sitting on that one?
It actually just came up. I was going to say, that's randomizer brain for you, buddy. I was like, and then there's sitting down, forcing yourself and hating. And I was like, that's Metal Gear 5. I'm like, yeah, because if you hate something, don't force yourself to play something. And this is for a podcast. But yeah.
Yes, but that's for a podcast.
But sometimes you might sit down and be like, dude, I don't like, again, that was there's been plenty of games where I'm like, I don't know if I want to play this. And you boot it up and you get to the cutscene, then you get to the intro, and then you're like, this is pretty good. All right, let me keep playing, you know? Next thing you know, you're like, shit, I don't want to stop.
Yeah, that was to a certain extent, that was Metal Gear Survive. Like we were all enjoying it, playing it together, but when I fell behind, I was like, fuck this game.
Yeah, you were like that.
I'm done. I'm not gonna catch up.
Yeah, no, there's what other game you just mentioned. There was another one too that I recently Last of Us 2. You know, I was like, I don't want to play as Abby, damn it. But I am enjoying the story. I am enjoying the story, but I don't want to play as Abby. And then I beat the game. I'm like, okay, I'm glad I forced myself to play it. And then I'm like,
you did finish it?
Yeah, I'm like, I still like one better.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm like, I'm good. I'll probably replay one. If I ever replay Last of Us again, it's probably gonna be one. I like that one the best.
The second one's much longer, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Like twice the size.
Oh yeah, definitely longer.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's too much. That first one was already fucking long.
What's funny is like gamers should rejoice, and I think people were rejoicing that it was longer. But it just you kind of, I don't know. At least me, I was with that percentage of people that are going like, okay, they're like, more? You're like, god damn, like, okay. Like, dude, we're still not done. You're like, okay, dude, game. When the fuck are you gonna wrap it up, motherfucker? Like, let's go. Like, it's like the Oscars, like, wrap it up, motherfucker. Like, you know?
Yeah.
But again, not that they were stretching it for no real reasons, but yeah, it was definitely like, dude, I just kind of want to beat it.
Yeah.
Like, hurry the fuck up, bro.
What's funny is that happened to me while I was watching Iron Lung.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was like watching it, and it's a slow burn of a movie.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't remember when, but I was just like, how much longer is left on this movie? And I was like, oh fuck, there's still that much more. And I actually started watching it in my VR headset because I was like, I want the theater experience that he wanted me to have. And I'm like watching it on my VR headset, and then I'm like, how much longer is left on this? And I'm like, holy shit! Like it's not a long movie, but like the pacing made it feel pretty fucking long. But I was like, in a good way, I was happy. I was like, good, because I don't feel like you can wrap up what the fuck you're setting up here if there was only like 30 minutes left or something. Because I was like the mystery and all this shit that's happening. I'm like, dude, like this is it's already been like, and I look at it, I'm like, what the fuck? It's only been like 40 minutes. Like shit.
You know what?
There's so much more to go.
What movie was recent I watched that where I'm like, dude, they're setting up a lot. I'm like, there's a lot. And I'm looking at like the time, like, dude, there's only like an hour left. Like, there's got to be a part 2 coming up or something because there's a lot of shit left open. You're either worried that they're going to leave a cliffhanger.
Oh, it was Claymore when we were watching Claymore.
Oh, yeah, Claymore. Yeah. There was so much setup. And I was like, dude. I'm like, yeah, Claymore was definitely one of them. I know for sure the other one this was years ago, though. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. And I was like, I knew I'm like, all right, there's definitely going to be a third one because there's so much shit left to be explored here. I'm like, holy crap, you know? But anyways, but yeah. Sorry, I jumped the gun here. You're talking about movies in theaters and you experiencing the VR.
No, but yeah, I was just saying that sometimes that's a positive thing when you're like, you checked like, oh my God, how much longer? But you're like happy about it because you're like, I need to know more because it feels like like I only have like 20 or 30 minutes left on this movie and there's no way you're going to fucking wrap this up. And you're like, oh no, there's like another 45 minutes. Like, yes, yeah, it's, if you guys ever seen the movie Buried, this Iron Lung reminded me a lot of the movie Buried.
I thought I'd seen it.
It's with Ryan Reynolds.
Okay.
And the whole movie is Ryan Reynolds buried in a casket.
What year?
This had to have been like 2011?
Okay.
No, 20 maybe.
Okay. How do you get? How are you looking that in? The whole movie's in a casket? Yeah. 2010. Okay. I think I remember seeing about that, but I didn't get a chance to watch it.
It was really good. Like it was like literally, you know, like how they call the bottle episodes. It's just like, oh, this is, you know, they had no more budget on this episode, so we filmed it in a room, you know.
Ice Cube.
Yeah, for the Worlds.
Yeah, they spent all the money on
Chris,
this.
you still haven't seen that, right?
No, I haven't.
Oh my God, yeah.
Okay, we're saving it for best of the worst. We're saving that one. Jesus Christ, that movie. But yeah, like Iron Lung is the same way. It's like it's in one location, and you know, like I don't ever wonder anymore, like how can you make a whole movie in like one room? And it's just like I've seen plenty of movies that do this. You know, like there's a movie called Room, and it's with Brie Larson, and it's an epic movie. It's really good. Like Room is really good. Barry's really good. Cube, I think, is another one of those. It's like, what the fuck? Like, how do you make a movie in a cube?
Well, with that said,
another one I really like is Exam, I think is what it's called. Exam is really, really, really good if you guys ever get a chance to watch it.
No. With that said, Noise, it's like games. Like you're literally talking about with back rooms and fucking. There's plenty of indie games that take place in one fucking room. Look at Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah.
What a ridiculous game.
Yeah, it's like, do you get to move? Nope. You just look at the same fucking thing and push buttons. You know, and it fucking worked. You know.
And it's not even like Mist or Seventh Guest, right? Where you can actually like, okay, click to go up the stairs, click to, you know, see the mirror. Like, nope, you got the lights, the doors, and your cameras. That's it. So you fucking got. Good luck.
And then, at least on the first one, the camera isn't even like a full like screen takeover. It's literally like an iPad you bring up to your face, I think, right? So
no, it's the full screen takeover.
Is it? Okay, I know there's one like
in the first one, yeah.
But
that's what made it so claustrophobic because it's like, you know, you're like, I can't see the rest of the room because the stupid fucking camera's in my face.
You put down the camera, and that's right. The fucking you get scared. Yeah,
so and that's what you learn. That's what triggers a jump scare. Like if you're in the camera and when you put it down, that's when the jump scare can happen. So it's just like now you're afraid to put the damn camera down.
Wasn't there one of those?
Sometimes it'll force it down and fucking jump scare. You're like, you fucker.
Wasn't there one of the FAF games had like you couldn't make a noise as well? Like if you made noises, it would do stuff. Like it would monitor what your mic.
I'm trying to think.
Or I know there's a game.
No,
there's
not
games
your mic.
that. There's games that do that.
Alien Isolation on PlayStation 4 did that.
Okay. There's these other games I've seen YouTubers play.
Super hard mode, dude.
Yeah. Where
that Alien is fucking. he's got Stitch level hearing.
Yeah, because I've seen other games where they're like they're trying to like. Because they're streaming, so they're like, all right, chat, let's be quiet. I'm going to sneak by. And then something and then the monsters are like, oh shit, and then you start running because
Phasmo's like that too.
Which one? Phasmophobia?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, I was challenging the ghost that one time. Yeah. I'm telling you, I had fun with my own game. Hide the thing.
Yeah, hide the thing. Yeah. Well, like I said, these fuckers are like using like the most expensive equipment they've earned from their playing, and we're like, we don't know what these things are. Like, what is this? Like, give me the most basic whatever. Give me the 2 sticks for my crucifix. I want to know how to use that.
2 sticks. I use my fingers, man.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna say, Chris?
But speaking of movies, there's a little debate going between me, my wife, and I got Ice involved as well.
Ice, my wife, and I.
Yep. The original Jungle Book, the animated version from Disney.
Uh-huh.
I strongly believe, I am 99% sure of this. Nobody dies in that movie. Am I right?
Original Jungle Book. Let's find out. Let me think in my head. Nobody dies. I want to say someone does die.
Who?
Khan. Or Ka.
No. Khan never dies.
No?
He gets his, he talks about his back, and sacroiliac or whatever. He has back problems, but yeah, he never dies.
Back problems?
Yeah, because he gets all slinkied up at one point or something.
No, not the snake. The lion. Ra. Whatever the fuck. The tiger.
Shere Khan?
Shere Khan.
Shere Khan?
He never dies. No.
Yeah. Well, no, Shere Khan's the tiger. Ra is the snake, right?
Yeah. Ka is the snake.
Ka's the snake.
What?
We need the poo.
Ka?
Ka.
Oh, okay.
I mean, did you Google it? Or are you just kind of trying to leave
My
it up?
wife did, and she says some chimpanzee dies. And I was like, there's no chimpanzee in the movie. Not the
Yeah,
original
there's only
animated.
orangutans.
Yeah.
Are they all
There's
orangutans?
an orangutan and the monkeys.
Yeah, and the monkeys, the regular, maybe they're
King Louis and then all his monkeys, yeah.
they're cappuccino chimps, cappuccino monkeys, yeah.
Capuchin?
Something like that.
Cappuccino.
The cappuccino monkeys.
Then,
But yeah, nobody dies in that movie.
not even Mowgli's parents in the beginning. How does he end up fucking orphan?
He ends up in the wilderness. It doesn't mean his parents are dead.
Shere Khan didn't kill his parents or nothing like that.
It's never stated in the movie that Shere Khan killed his parents.
It's never stated how he just ended up in the woods. Okay.
Nope.
What about
He was there. He was raised by wolves.
none of the wolves?
Found by wolves.
None of the
Huh?
siblings? None of the
It
wolves?
never talks about any of them. No.
No, but I mean, like, none of them died? Like, nothing like that?
No.
Huh.
No.
Hmm.
No.
There's buzzards. I remember there's buzzards.
Yep.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't remember anyone dying, and I don't really watch that movie. I haven't seen it in many years, so I don't know much about it.
Yeah. But I was talking about it with my wife because she doesn't like movies where animals die, obviously, And I was asking her if she'd seen it. She's like, no, people die in that. I was like, no, nobody dies in that movie. Nobody dies. And she looks it up and she says, oh, yeah, some chimpanzee dies. I was like, no.
Did she look
There's
up
no
the maybe
chimpanzee in the original animated.
Maybe she's looking at the fucking remake.
I have no idea. It was just the AI overview thing, and of course it's wrong most of the time. But yeah, it was like, no, there's no chimpanzee in the original animated movie that dies. So I don't know what she was talking about.
My AI says no, nobody actually dies.
Yeah, and I was talking to Bonnie about it night before last, and she's like, "Wait, I avoided that movie for some reason. Why did I avoid it?" Because she was saying the same thing. It was like Fox and Hound. It was sad, and I was like, "No, nobody dies in that movie." So
yeah, Disney's known for murder.
Yeah, Bambi. Yeah, yep. But nobody dies in that movie.
Okay.
I'm asking it if any animals die in the film because it first was only talking about humans. I'm like, wait. There's only one human, not counting the girl at the end.
Yeah.
Mowgli's mother, Raksha, she dies to save Mowgli from the pythons.
But it's not in the movie.
That's right.
For Mowgli, this is just another passing in the jungle. 1, 2, pop goes the weasel, as Hathi points out from the distance. She dies off screen. So answer no. No main animal character dies in the events of the first Jungle Book movie itself. Raksha dies to save Mowgli, but it's presented as a common and accepted part of life in the jungle. So Raksha's the wolf mom?
I don't remember. I never liked this movie, and this is gonna sound weird, but I never liked that Mowgli's just in fucking the red diaper the whole time. I don't know. This is always weird to me.
Mowgli what?
In his
He's in the red diaper the whole time.
I don't know. It's just
He's wearing something.
I know, but I don't know. Like, no one could fashion a fucking Ooga Booga fucking leotard for him,
Yeah, it's also known as the wolf
Tarzan.
mother.
Yeah,
Same thing for Tarzan.
just one strap over the shoulder, But Tarzan's is,
But Disney's
more-
Tarzan doesn't wear a thing over the shoulder. He's
No.
just in a diaper.
but it's more like a kilt almost, like longer. Like, this is like straight up like a pinche calzone, man. I'm like, I don't know. He looks like Popeye from.
I get what you're saying.
He looks like fucking Popeye.
Popeye?
Popeye from fucking Blood and Blood Out. In the red underwear.
Oh. Yeah, he's just in his underwear.
Yeah.
Tell him to suck his pee-pee. Yeah. I mean, I guess technically yes, but on screen no.
Okay. It was technically yes, as in that's what's in the script or the book or something.
The script.
Yeah,
I'm
because
this is
there's
talking
the
about the
book,
movie.
the original Jungle Book, which is a book,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's the animated movie by Disney.
Mm-hmm. No, I know what you're talking about.
In the animated movie by Disney, nobody dies, not even off screen.
No, I mean I'm starting to believe
because technically Bambi's mom dies off screen too.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You just hear the gunshot and then he's all alone.
Yeah. So I mean, I would call that a fucking death.
But it's not. That's not in the original movie.
That's the mom, Raksha.
She dies saving him from cobras, you said, or pythons.
Pythons. That's what it's saying.
I don't remember that ever happening in the movie. I'll have to rewatch it.
I haven't seen the movie in a long ass time, so yeah, I'm kind of just taking this by face value right now.
Yeah,
we're not putting it on the list. I don't like naked Mowgli. Naked ass Mowgli. No thanks.
I think this thing is hallucinating over here. I'd say other stuff. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, guess that'll do it for today, folks.
That's good.
All right.
Yeah, thanks. Stop clicking things.
Hey, man, you fucking typed away like a... Oh, I'm doing something else. I thought you meant for the noise.
No, not for the noise. Just, fucking break it right here at the end.
No. I already got that set, taken care of it. I'm on a different page. I've been on a different page.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us here at the official Pixel Benders podcast. Like I said, be on the lookout for a bunch of episodes that we have currently paywalled that they're going to come out on this podcast. So I just need to work on that. I'm just going to release them all so that we can merge multiple podcasts into one. So you guys have just the one feed and aren't constantly waiting for one podcast to post an episode. So it'll be a little bit more variety here. So be on the lookout for that. I have been Noise.
I'm DammitKriss.
Hey guys, I'm Rizer.
And we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Hooray.
Thank you so much for listening. To write in, send your emails to fans.pixelbenders@gmail.com. For text or voicemail, find us at 209-791-0995. Come join our Discord community and become part of our conversations. You can also find us on Twitch at ContraG1, at DammitKriss, and at Noise1TTV. If you want to hear these recordings live or gain early access to episodes, support us on Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Also, make sure to check out our other podcasts. All links can be found in the description below.